Hey guys, welcome back to The Usual. I'm your host, Jessica. I'm here with two of my other hosts.
I'm John Ross.
I'm Katembe Bamufu.
Thank you for joining us, Katembe.
Mamufu.
Mr. Mamufu.
So what's your specialty today?
Well, what I do is I build computers from scratch and make movies off of them.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's really inspiring.
I also am the guy that knows the guy that had sex with the guy that invented IHOP.
Wow. You know, that's really inspiring. I think that really shows us that we're all one tonight. I'm just kidding.
Welcome back to The Usual Show. Hey, this is the show every Monday coming at you at 6 a.m. PST. I don't know what time that is, EST.
It's like tomorrow in the Philippines already, so
It
I don't even know how that
It's
stuff
tomorrow in
works.
the Philippines. Hey, it's Filipino History Month. Did you know that?
Oh, yeah. No, I didn't know that was a thing.
Oh, yeah. Every month I'm naming 100 things that I appreciate about Megan Batoon.
I like
What is
you
it today?
like as my friend. She's Filipino. Hello.
She is. Today it's ladders.
Ladders.
I don't know if you knew this, but Megan Batoon respects, appreciates, and has authority over all ladders. So
Oh, wow.
I
She
just-
doesn't walk under him and stuff, right?
No. She doesn't walk over him, really.
Does she climb them?
No.
Interesting.
Does
Why
some-
would she do that if she has authority over him?
You're right. She doesn't need to.
No,
This
but
is the show where we take comments from you guys on our episodes and also emails from you guys at peoplebelikeshow@gmail.com.
And also on the tweets, on the Facebooks with The Usual Show. So make sure to use that, guys,
Hashtag.
because we keep fucking saying that, and none of you guys fucking give us questions. It makes me feel like lonely and like
Just giving
nobody really
statements.
listens to me.
No.
Yeah.
There's
you
definitely
guys are really
questions.
upset, Jessica.
Yeah, like that's my job is
No.
to check the hashtag. And
The
if
hashtag.
there's no questions or art, what am I even doing?
I find it interesting that we get a lot of emails, but not a lot of hashtags. 'Cause
Yeah,
I feel
that's
like
true.
using hashtags is kind of
It's so much quicker. Oh, I guess so.
Yeah, it is quicker. It makes more sense,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I feel like maybe it's not fun anymore.
I guess so.
I've maybe sending an email or something. Yeah, you can only say so much in a hashtag.
Let us
Yeah.
know what hashtag talk.
Yeah, we'll take the emails though.
I'm just kidding. I like your emails. They're cool.
I forgot what I was. Oh, I just wanted to let you know that like I'm dying.
Oh, congratulations. How long?
I got about 6 months,
Wow.
and at the end of the 6 months, I'm gonna take someone with me.
Oh, that's so romantic.
Like a suicide pact like type of thing?
Like like more like a. It doesn't. We don't really know who it's gonna be. I haven't even decided yet.
Roulette type of thing.
But yeah.
Oh,
honestly-
so like a game show?
Not like a game show.
Oh.
Not like a game show. It's like kind of a sad thing.
Oh.
There's no money winning.
That's so great. I'm
Isn't
so
that
proud
special?
Of you.
I'm proud of you too. What's this bag from? Gucci Mane?
No.
That's from Gucci Mane.
I got it at the festival at the
Oh,
yeah,
yeah, that's
when we went
right.
there, yeah.
Over at the
The OC Fair. Oh no, it was
LA
the-
County.
We tried to go to the OC Fair, but
Yeah,
we
it was
ended up
closed.
going
Yeah.
to what? The
LA County Fair.
which is all the way in Pomona.
Yeah, which is basically Orange County.
Oh, that's LA now.
I liked it. I had a really good time.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
It was super fun.
It was
Can
super
I be
far.
honest with you? Like, I fuck with the Valley of Los Angeles.
Like
Like
the San Fernando Valley, there are
Yeah.
a few.
Not the other valley. I really fuck with this valley. It's a part of me.
Mm.
Like, a lot of people are like, ooh, I don't like the valley. I'm from downtown. I'm from Santa Monica. What about Van Nuys?
Yeah. What
Who's
about
Who's out here standing up for Van Nuys and the Inland Empire?
Inland Empire is totally in a different place.
I'll stand up for it.
I live in Hollywood, so
Yeah, you're one of those people.
I am. I like it. It's cheaper Ubers.
Oh, I love Hollywood. This is where Marilyn Monroe.
No, it's not that glamorous.
What
It's-
about Sherman Oaks?
That's where I used to live.
Oh,
But like I'm saying, it's Ubers, cheaper Ubers, man.
What about
Is it really?
Encino?
wait, how's it cheaper Ubers?
Well, like,
Wait, yeah.
depending on there's more competition, so there's
Oh,
cheaper Ubers, and then also like, where are you going? Like, are you going to downtown? Well, guess what? It's like $5. Or are you going to like Echo Park?
Huh.
Oh, that's like $7 or something.
Oh,
So like,
You used to be a real Uber man.
me, yes, I was a real Uber driver.
Yeah, what
And
was that
I
like?
spent a lot of my time in Hollywood for sure, because it's just
Yeah.
the demand's so much more there.
exactly.
And then now Uber actually started giving you incentives to just stay in the Los Angeles area and only do stuff
Really?
there. Yeah, Like there's like a zip code line where you won't make as much money. Like if you stay in the heart of LA, you'll earn twice as much potentially.
Interesting.
That's
That
where
means
I
like the
live.
valley, like the valley doesn't count.
They have special ones for the valley. Like sometimes there's gonna be like oh, there's no one in the valley right now. Go, you know. But right now, like it's like all the incentives are in LA.
Interesting.
So
See,
there
I
you
told
go.
you, cheaper Ubers.
What else is cool about Hollywood? Nothing.
I don't know, man. Like, I think like the view of the mountains is pretty.
Oh, okay. The mountains.
Anyway, let's go into a question because it's been a while, all right? Oh, okay, here. So we got this question. It says, "Hey guys, I'm writing to you guys because I want to get something for my barista. Well, it's her birthday soon in November, and I kind of want to buy her something and show her that I'm kind of digging her. We started hanging out because we work at the same, or we go to the same gym. So my question is, what would be an appropriate gift that shows that, hey, I'm willing to spend a pretty penny on you, and you're basically grown on me? Your biggest fan, Emmanuel from West Covina."
West Covina, California.
Wait. Was this person for a girlfriend of his?
No, it's just this barista who he's kind of digging on, and they've kind of hung out a little bit,
Oh, okay.
but like nothing official. So he's
A
trying to.
barista. And they hung out.
Yeah, they hung out like because they go to the same gym, so they're kind of like acquaintances, and they're trying to like make the extra step.
I wouldn't buy her shit. I'm not a gift person. I'm not a gift giver. I'm not a gift receiver.
You get her a Starbucks gift card
I
because she's a barista.
feel like you
Don't do
wouldn't
that.
even like. A lot of people like Starbucks, and a lot of people love Starbucks. But if you worked at Starbucks, I couldn't imagine you loving
No.
Starbucks.
Here's a coffee bean gift card.
Yeah, come give me that shit.
I think something small would be nice. Like you don't want to do anything like big and be like,
yeah, especially if
"Here's
it's
some
very like it's still the early stages. Yeah, something.
Yeah.
But something that means something. Like I don't know. That's just me. That's how I roll.
I don't know, maybe even the card.
Add
Oh,
something
yeah.
emotive
Like-
to it.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
like a funny little birthday card.
Oh,
It'd be
okay.
like happy birthday, like we should hang out or something.
yeah.
I had an interesting moment this weekend. I got a birthday present in the mail. Actually, it wasn't this weekend. Maybe it was like Monday or Tuesday. I got a birthday present in the mail from my friend Nahid and her whole
Shout
family.
out one time.
And I was like, damn, I don't know what this is going to be. So I opened it, and it was bubble wrap. And I was like, yes.
That's great.
Yeah. And it actually put me in kind of an existential crisis. Like, most shit does that to me. And I was just thinking about, like, I've gotten to a point in life where, like, I don't want anything. That's why that was the perfect gift.
Oh yeah, I feel you. Yeah. No, they're like Devontae, for instance. My friend Devontae. I have no idea what he wants.
Yeah.
At all. I don't.
Because
I'm
some
like,
people
you're
just,
an enigma, man.
Because Devontae is funny because he's, like I always say, he has a life of his own that we don't know
Yeah,
about.
yeah.
It's just like whatever he wants, he'll go get it on his own.
Yeah, he'll just do it. He's a man.
My
man.
mom got me some pens.
Some pins.
Yeah.
Oh, it's those G2 pens. I saw that.
My mom.
Those-
I was talking to my mom about how it was really hard to find like really really fine pens, just like really really skinny pens.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Bah, whatever. And then she just found like really dope ass pens. She's like sent them to me. And I was like, "Oh, mama, I love you.
That's the shit.
Thanks, mommy."
I love those pens.
Yeah, they're fun.
Kept losing them though.
So, any suggestions for the barista?
Oh boy,
Love
yeah.
interest?
Once again, like I don't know. I feel like maybe that's just my fear. Maybe I'll learn something about myself. Is that like I'm always afraid that I'll get someone a gift because I can't get somebody a regular gift. I'm gonna get them something that represents who we are, and I'm always afraid that they'll be like, oh, gross,
No one will say that to your face.
but they'll feel it.
Yeah, but I mean, they won't say it to your face.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's got to be like there's got to be something that if you guys already hung out, there's got to be something that maybe she said that like or that reminds you of her or something like that.
Or like a preview, whatever you guys like talked about.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Be like, oh,
Yeah.
my favorite restaurant is Applebee's.
Yeah,
So like
exactly.
give her
Something
like
like
an
I was
Applebee's.
dating a girl, and for her birthday, I got her. She was like a tea drinker, so I got her like a tea cup from what's that place that I got made fun of for going there? They like engrave
Tivana.
shit.
Oh, what?
Things Remembered. I went to Things
Whoa,
Remembered.
Never heard of it. Have you heard of that?
Yeah, that's like
Oh.
at every mall, and it's empty as hell.
Yes, it is.
Wow,
Because
I've
only
never
my
noticed
mom
it.
goes there. and like she was a musician. She made songs. So what I like, she only had one song though, and that she had made. And then I took a lyric from it and put it on the mug.
Oh, that's nice.
Never saw her use it. So
Aw.
I don't think she liked it, but
That would have
Got
been
you.
really sweet. If
That's
I wrote
cool.
songs,
Yeah.
I would be like, wow, you actually listened to it.
But everybody was making fun of me. Everybody told about it. They were like, "You went to things remembered. I'm like, hell yeah.
How old were you at this point?
This was last year. Why are you laughing at me?
I was gonna say I feel like that was like maybe back in high school I can understand, but
Actually, that was this year. That was this year.
Well,
That was January, all right?
okay. Well,
there you go. That's it.
all right. Well, should we go for another question,
Yeah.
guys? All right. So this one's from Adriana. And it says, so I was having a great breakfast with my mom at McDonald's. And out of nowhere, there was an old man around his 70s watching porn with the volume all the way up. And
Wait, where's this?
All
at?
the way up?
McDonald's.
It's all the way up.
All the way
All
up.
the way up.
And I wanted to know, what was a time where you guys felt most disturbed?
That's
Ooh.
like off the bat. That's hilarious though, because I remember when I first moved to LA, we would always go to that McDonald's and get like before our Wi-Fi had got set up. These days, I would not be moving to a place that didn't have Wi-Fi for 2 weeks. When you're 17, you can do that shit.
Yeah.
But like these days, hell no. But I remember we would always go to this McDonald's, and I always feel like the people there would be doing gross shit because it was late at night. And I'm glad to know that somebody in some McDonald's Wi-Fi is really jerking off to some shit. Like, I'm glad someone's really taking advantage to be a creep.
See, this actually happened to me. It was New Year's Eve, and I was at the subway. I was in the subway in Seattle with my parents. We were going to go to like a family gathering. We're like, we're not paying for no goddamn taxi or Uber because it's expensive. Oh, hello.
Yo, what's up, man?
Oh my god, I know. I wiped my makeup off already.
What's up, Tim? What's up, my good friends?
Welcome
My
to
good friends.
I just need to get my drive so I can go home.
How you doing? Just walked in on the show.
Hey.
Just doing a little something,
Can
something.
you turn on some lights?
Thank you very much.
Bye, Tim.
Bye.
Thanks. Sorry, you guys. Thank you.
Bye. Can you turn off the light right there? Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Pleasure meeting you. This is a really chill atmosphere.
Yeah, I'm not doing work on the side like while we're also
I know, we're literally
working.
right on camera. But
That hustle though.
Oh yeah, that hustle.
I forgot what we were talking
Oh,
about.
so I was on the subway with my parents, and then this guy all of a sudden it's New Year's Eve. There's old people around. My parents are there, and this guy's just watching porn and showing it to people. This guy was wasted, and I was like 16, 15, and I didn't have the guts to yell in his face. But I still regret to this day not standing up. Be like, do you not have some goddamn respect?
I know.
Like, I would have, if that was me right now, I would have stood up and be like, you motherfucker. I would have really put him in his place, but
Yeah.
I didn't.
Yeah, being a public pervert ain't cool. It ain't cool.
No.
Only in a hypothetical sense.
No.
It's funny.
There's
I've-
headphones.
I've
Maybe the
also-
new iPhone didn't have a headphone jack.
I also told on a kid in the public library who was
What-
watching porn.
Oh.
I went to a librarian because this kid was, first of all, like 8 years old.
Oh yeah.
And
yeah.
so
No.
this kid is not like watching porn to like jack off. He's learning about sex. And he was watching some weird shit. And I was like, do not watch that type of porn. One, in the public
You told him
library.
that?
No, but I wanted to go up. I didn't know, like, I don't want to embarrass the kid because I don't want to fuck up his like sexual development. So I figured, hey, I might as well tell the librarian, be like, hey, that 8-year-old over there is watching some stupid porn. It wasn't
Creepy.
It
good porn.
wasn't even good porn.
It was like
some
shitty,
stupid-
like 1990s
There's
porn
bad porn.
with
Yeah.
like bubble tits
I
and
remember.
like thongs that come up to your like like
Mm.
shoulders. You know
There
what I'm
is a
talking about?
certain like
No?
you could watch old porn, but there gets to a certain year like 2002 where I'm like, oh, too old for me. But I remember I was in the library once and I was looking at anime, anime type things. I was actually looking at pictures of the character Ibuki from the video game Street Fighter, and you know how that shit is, little bit sexy, not on purpose, but it was. And the librarian behind me saw me looking at it, and she's like, "You need to close that." I understand there are pop-ups, and I had to tell her, this is not a pop-up. I'm looking at pictures of the character Ibuki from Street Fighter. This is not porn.
Mm-hmm.
That's been in my head for like 12 years,
Wow.
and I have not spoke about it. So it feels good to get that out.
The most similar things I've had to that is like when someone's just like, I'm watching a movie in my room and someone's just grunting real loud. And I'm like, oh no, they think I'm watching porn.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
And they're just like, oh, like,
That's a
in
part
pain.
of being an anime viewer.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Or just horror movies.
That's
like,
true too. But then,
Yeah.
but then in the background you can hear, like you know,
Yeah.
from
And doors slamming.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
can still think though.
I guess
no.
so.
Yeah.
Yeah, that could be some weird porn.
that guy's watching
And,
some horror.
and
porn.
even when the killer comes in and is like, like
Yeah.
depends on what porn you're watching. There needs to be a petition for porn dudes to shut the fuck up. Forever. Just shut the fuck up.
Just the grunting, like,
Not even that. And what gets me is the, oh, wow. Like, like what I would be doing if I was. I hate the commentary. Like, I want none.
you don't like dirty talk? Or just like the same, be like, because there's the commandments to be like, yeah, bend over. But like, I don't know, what are you talking about? Be like, that's a very beautiful pair of breasts you got there.
All of it. Even the beginning parts where it's like two dudes who are like talking about the girl.
Oh, I
Oh,
thought
yeah,
you were
yeah.
talking about gay porn.
No,
You know, where it's two dudes and they just meet each other. And I was like, all right. Yeah,
That
I
is
do
so
know.
weird though, like how porn video. I never really thought about that because you don't think about porn when you're not watching it. But there are like a lot of porns. You open up the clip and it's like a guy and talking about the girl. Like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, like look right here. This is real nice. It's like,
Yeah, see, I've never seen like a full on the end. Like it's always every time I've seen a preview, it's always just like, bam, I'm here, I'm done,
Yeah.
no setup. Like,
Maybe I'm just watching feminist porn, but I just realized that maybe I watch porn that's from the perspective of a woman, because it's usually the camera following the woman, and the woman's like being like, "You're the sexy babysitter, and I'm the MILF," or something.
the babies.
wow.
I don't know,
Now
but
I
like
know.
I
Thanks.
like the camera's always like on the perspective of the woman initiating the sex act.
What do
Is
you
there?
what do you think the director was trying to convey with that?
Well, I mean, there is a need, and there is a lack of female porn directors.
I'm sure.
So
I never
it's
thought about that.
it
Yeah.
is, and like most porn is made by men for men, and so
Yeah.
there are some pieces of art that are directed for women by women, which
Makes
is a
sense.
totally different perspective.
Which is cool too. I've seen those.
But don't mean to get all feminist up on here. Anyway, anything that you felt completely disturbed?
Oh yeah.
Nothing with like, dang. I would say like I was trying to just remember when, like there are times where I'm like, I think this person's following me. You know, like just stuff like that, and that's like a different kind of disturbed, I think.
Yeah.
But
There's
Is anyone like actually like showed you like, or you seen like?
well, there was one time where my friend told me if you think someone's following you like in a car or whatever, you make 4 rights, because like why would someone do that unless they're not following you? You know, like why would someone follow?
Yeah.
And I did it, and they made 4 rights, and then I just kept going. Like to this day, I don't know like they stopped eventually after I made the 4th right, but I don't know what happened. Like, you know, I don't know what led up to this. I never got answers. I didn't go home. I swerved and kept going. You know, like I went to like the gas station or something just to throw them off the track.
I don't think I've ever feared that I'm being followed in a car. It's always been
Yeah.
when I'm walking alone. That's
Oh, yeah,
where
see,
do
I don't
that.
walk, so.
But oh,
I
just
don't
it.
walk. I
That's-
live in LA.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't walk.
but I didn't know that was a fear like in your car. Now that's a new anxiety that I get to add into my library.
I'm sorry.
I feel like people are more afraid of me than I am of them.
Because you're black.
Yeah, but it's cool. It's like that's all good. Like until the moment I speak to them, like especially like when I was younger and like I used to dress differently. Like
Oh,
I
yeah.
could see it change in their face. Like when I speak, and I'm like they're like, oh, you're cool. You're one of them. I'm like, hi.
hello. Yeah.
How are you today?
Oh, you're
Yeah.
adorable. Like, yeah, I feel you.
Yeah, but it's okay.
Yeah.
I'm not. It's hard to disturb me because I like really don't care. But
Poop.
I remember I was in Santa Monica. I'm not sure if I talked about this recently, but this was like a couple months ago. I was with my friend Nahid, who gave me the bubble wrap, and there was this homeless man who came up to us, and he was like just really like lingering. I could tell that he was gonna come talk to us before.
Yeah.
And he like had these like honestly the most beautiful eyes I've ever seen. Cause like I don't know, he probably just been outside and like something happened to him. His eyes were so beautifully blue, but the rest of his skin was like all like, you know, I've been outside for like 4 years.
Yeah.
And so he was pretty scary looking, other than the very beautiful eyes. And
Right.
he came up to me and we was like, can you give me something? And I said, That was actually one of the first times I said that.
Oh, no.
And I was like, and then he just kept looking at me, and then I was making eye contact with him, and that's when I learned that like.
Don't do that.
you shouldn't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be making eye contact with
Yeah.
people like. So he's like standing pretty close to me, and he and I are both looking at each other. And I once again do not give a fuck.
Will.
So I'm looking him back in the eye.
Yeah.
Oh.
And it was so,
Awkward. I don't know. It's
Terrifying?
like, you don't know
Yeah.
what he's gonna do.
but I liked it.
You're a thrill seeker, my friend.
Yeah, in a way.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I really like, I don't know, I really just enjoyed it. But then he, like, we talked, like, it went back and forth a couple more times. I was like, no thanks. And then he eventually walked away. But I was
Thank
like,
God.
I learned that eye contact is, like, really something.
There was this lady in the so we were in the bank and there was a long ass line. It's not creepy or anything, it's just eye contact, sorry. And then there's this lady and she's like, oh, she's already pissed off that there's a line at the bank, and I'm like, get in line, sister, we're all in this together, we're all pissed off. And then so we're waiting, and then she's like, go. And because they're like the teller just barely, like, the customer just like walked away for like a millisecond, and the teller hasn't even said, hey, next one.
I always
They're just
wait.
like, they're fixing up their shit, and I always give them a little minute to take a
Yeah.
breath.
Mm-hmm.
And so she's like, go. And then I'm like, okay. And so I walk really, really slow to the teller, and I'm like, hey, thank you, blah, blah, blah. And she's doing my shit and whatever, and I look back, and she's just staring at me.
Ooh.
And I'm like, and then I just keep looking at her. I'm passive aggressive with the way, so I'll just look at them
Yeah.
until they look at me in the face, and then I'm like, hey, and then I go off and do. But yeah, not to incite, like, not to crazy people, but just people that deserve it.
Yeah. Crazy people are fun to talk to
Yeah.
because they really will say anything. I remember, I think I might have mentioned this. I just always think of this, that I saw at Anime Expo. It was this year or something at the Staples
Okay.
Center. It was this homeless guy had like a toothbrush, and he was just kept brushing his teeth. He was just sitting there and just
I
brushing
don't
his
remember
teeth.
this.
Yeah, I don't think you were there when that was happening.
Okay. That's crazy.
And it like really freaked me out because I realized that, like, when you don't, like, when you're just like outside forever, you really don't care anymore. So you will just keep doing that. And I was
Yeah.
like,
Was he looking at people, or like was he just
making eye
brushing
contact?
his teeth?
he was sitting down and he just kept brushing his teeth. And I was just
was there like toothpaste?
No,
Or
it was just an
it
electric
just
toothbrush.
blood at some point.
Yeah. It was like, zzz, so he like probably had like 30 more minutes of that tops. And I was just like, that could like really fuck you up, but that just like that stuck in my brain forever.
Well, at least he's taking care of his dental hygiene.
I think too much.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's enough for this episode
Yeah.
of The Usual. Thank you so much for joining us. You can send us questions at the PeopleBeLikeShow@gmail.com. And
Hashtag the usual.
damn it.
Show.
Maybe it's too short to be asking questions with, but we'll take questions on both.
Hashtag the usual show.
The
It doesn't
Usual
have to
Show.
be on Twitter. It can be anywhere.
On Instagram as well.
Yeah.
Photos, whatever.
Yeah, send us your art or
Post a photo of you on. Never mind. You know what?
Or
It
just
sounded like it was about
memes.
to go so deep.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
you were
yeah.
about to-
or memes that you think are funny, and you're like, hey, I think this should be on the show.
yeah.
'Cause
Actually,
I don't know if you guys know, but there's a TV there.
someone actually did send us a clip to show on the show. I'll
Oh,
show
no
it next
way.
time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, come on.
This
Tune
one's
in
over.
next week. Will we remember to show it? I don't know.
Bye.
Bye.